You read the title, so you know what it is. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm here at the shop waiting for Walker. We're going to do some dyno pulls on his WS6. Probably tweak his tune a little bit, make some little adjustments. But before he gets there, I figured why not let's just do a little, I don't know, shop tour, kind of show you all what's going on in the shop, see what we got laying around here. So let's get into it. So we got some race cars, some Porsche GT4s, GT3. This one is being sold. This customer used to drive this on the track, street legal. And then we got GT4 Club Sport, another GT4. This one's getting a transmission. That one's storing for the off season. This one, this guy just bought this one, and this is going to be his new race car. So I'm sure that one's going to go through some changes, and we're going to get set up ready for the track. There's my motorcycle. It is under the tarp for the winter. And this is a Nissan 260Z. So this is my current project here in the shop, and I am taking the old Excel fuel management system and putting a Haules on it. So this thing has been swapped to an LT1, 1995 LT1. So this swap was done early 90s and has been in the car. The guy's dad has owned it. So to swap it to a Haules, I had to change the timing cover and put a crank and cam sensor in it. I'm going to do some LS coil packs over here. Some LS coil packs. Got some of the wiring and terminator in there. So that is going to be a fun project. I've got my 18 GT manifold for my truck that I will eventually port, and I'll be putting a video of that up whenever I do that, get that done. Part of the shop, we got a old split bumper Camaro. Customers had this thing sitting in the garage or in a storage building. Doesn't really drive it much. His old carburetor, the thing did not want to run cold. It didn't have a choke on it, so we ended up upgrading his carburetor and getting him an electric choke. This thing fires up, runs good now. So we just got a couple little things to fix, his mirror and window, something like that else that we had to fix. I don't think I have anything else cool back here in the back side of the shop where the dyno is. We're gonna walk back there anyway. So if you haven't seen the dyno yet, it is in the back of my shop. We got a BMW up there getting some work done. So back here, dyno, get it all. I gotta put some of it back together. I got the panel off. I gotta put back on. So Walker should be here in a few minutes, and then I'll get back with y'all whenever we get this thing up on the dyno. If you want to take a guess, put down in the comments what you think this thing's gonna put down. It's a stock, or not stock, a cammed NA WS6, long tube headers, running 93. So nothing crazy. So I'll get back with y'all in a minute. All right, so Walker's here. Walker made it. I'm working on getting the dyno set up. It looks like there's an update. So we got the W6 over. Gonna get it ready, get it put up on the old dynomometer and see what we can't put down. Like I said, we ain't gonna do a whole lot. I might make a couple changes to a few things, but just some stuff that I've learned as I've been tuning since I've tuned his car. So we'll see what numbers it puts down, see if maybe we can add a few little ponies to it. So I'll probably get back with you once we get it up on the dyno and actually get to doing some pulls. All right, so we have the WS6 up on the dyno. Walker sitting over there. I already pulled the file that was in it that I had previously tuned, and I kind of done some revisions because this was the first car I had ever tuned. Granted, the car is ran fairly well for what it was. It wouldn't even fucking run right before, or freaking run right before. So he had to 2-foot it before, and then I tuned it, and he's been beating the crap out of this thing ever since. I know the last time that we dynoed this thing, the horsepower numbers were kind of depressing. I don't expect much different from this. I pulled the file, I left the max timing where it was, and then I just smoothed out my table a little bit because you could tell I was a beginner tuner and my table looked like crap. So, and then transmission tune, this is a 4L60. He beats the living piss out of it. My shift point for the 3.4 was a little high, so maybe that's the reason why we're hitting rev limiter on the 3.4 shift, but so I lowered that, and he's going to have to end up driving it on the street to see if that changes. Other than that, let's go ahead. I've already got a little bit of heat, got the dyno set up. I need to check my straps in the rear, but I'll set you all over here in the corner and get to ripping on this thing. So we got done with that pull. It's about the same as the last time that we dynoed the car. Not very impressive numbers here. So 323 is what we done this time. So there is a little bit of a difference here. So I started my run later first off. So my run starts and the red line, it actually carries up and we get more power here, like a couple horsepower and a couple more torque along that line for some reason. But up here at the top, it kind of drops off, like the red line just kind of dips really hard. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. For whatever reason, we got a fueling spike where it just dumps a bunch of fuel into it. So I'm wondering if we didn't lose power because of that spike. I think Walker's shooting a video on this as well. So if you want to see us finish this up, see if we can't do anything with it, that's going to be it for my video. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe.
I want to add a disclaimer. I do have a 5.3 at the machine shop right now with a big ass turbo at home, so these low horsepower numbers are going to be a thing of the past.
Yes, we do have, or he has some big plans with a big old turbo. Maybe a front half to make it fit. I don't know.
Steven's got some work cut out for him. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but be sure to check out his channel. I'll leave a link down in the description. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Till next time.